Buenos tardes. My name is Brian Needleman, and I have a stuttering problem. I've had one way back as far as I can remember. Now, it was on the mild side, so a lot of times I flew under the radar. But quite often, I wasn't able to, and I was teased, and I was called stupid, or I sounded like an idiot, or I was made fun of because I couldn't get the words out right. I was flustered, and I was told like I was stupid because I stuttered. And well, I'm not. And guess what? Neither is President Joe Biden. I was furious. This isn't about the politics of the debate, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever the fuck your political perversion is your business. But the problem that I have is that the people that specifically posted things following the debate, and I don't want to talk about the debate on my post or wherever it is. This isn't about the politics. This is about the stuttering. People posted stuff relentlessly about Biden and him sounding stupid or sounding like an idiot and being stupid because he stuttered. And what was really disturbing was the people that responded back on these different posts, laughing right along and agreeing with it. Well, let me tell you what stupid is. Look in the mirror. If you make fun of people that stutter, that's ignorant and stupidity at its finest. You don't have to look any further than that. Now, people will say, well, you're a hypocrite because I remember when you were a kid, you made fun of people with disabilities. I was a kid. Yeah. Well, I'm 57 years old now. And since being a kid until then, I've become empathic. I've become sensitive. I've developed empathy for other human beings. And I've evolved. But I know you make fun of Trump. You call Trump an orange imbecile. I'm not making fun of him for his disability. I'm criticizing the former orange president for being a narcissist with psychopathic tendencies. Lots of them. With his frequent lying. So, yeah. That argument isn't going to work. Now, some people would never know that I stuttered. Others might say, yeah, I might remember that. But I remember what it was like as a kid. Even partly when I was an adult, where people would mock me with the stuttering gesture. I just did it a second ago. What I had to learn how to do is I took a breath. And I just learned how to get one word at a time. But what I will say is that there is no correlation whatsoever between somebody that stutters and being stupid or being unintelligent. King George VI was a stutterer. Winston Churchill was a stutterer. James Earl Jones, stutterer. Elvis Presley, blue suede shoes, was a stutterer. I believe Emily Blunt also was a stutterer. Samuel L. Jackson stuttered. Lots of intelligent people stutter from time to time. And guess what? They're very intelligent people. I myself stutter, but at the same time, I have a master's degree in clinical psychology, and I have a professional license as a licensed psychotherapist with a very, very full practice. And I've done very, very well in life with my brain. Now, some people would say they might not remember it. Well, I've learned how to hide it, is what I've learned how to do. I think even a friend, Kevin Donlan, said, I remembered you as a kid being very quiet, which was a very astute observation, because I learned how to keep quiet. I was ashamed about speaking up. And because I was ashamed, I didn't assert myself. I was always afraid of being teased. Well, sometimes I still might get teased or mocked for it, but the difference is I just don't give a fuck anymore, because I know what the truth is, that I am a smart person and I turned out to be a good person. And Biden, regardless of what you think about his politics, he's a good man. And I'll tell you, I saw him speak over 30 years ago, and he stuttered during the, I'm stuttering again right now. He stuttered during his speech. And people in the front row, some people mocked him and somebody called him an idiot. And he smiled and he looked at him and said, I've been a stutterer my entire life. And ever since then, Biden has been open about being a stutterer And it's not a reflection of his intelligence. Not at all. He's a good man. And because of him, he gave me the confidence to see that there was no correlation between people that stutter and intelligence whatsoever. So again, those people that mock people for stuttering, you should be ashamed of yourself. Especially if you're an adult. You're not a child anymore. Grow up. And you want to make fun of my stuttering? Go ahead. Because I'll either ignore you or I will call you some very, very choice names that you won't like. Because people that stutter have nothing to be ashamed of. They're good people. They just have an issue with being able to, between the brain and the words, coming out the right way. But there are techniques, there are things people can do, they can learn, and whatnot. So, that's all I really gotta say about that. For now.